Hi guys, this is davetransformersjunkheap. This is 2 responses. One to Rob and one to Dave. Rob as in the fallen, yeah. And Dave, Transformers Junkheap. I'm going to answer Dave's question first. I'm going to do this in the best way I can do it. As you can see, I'm going to do this without my ugly fucking face in the camera today. You asked, it was over your Rodimus Prime, your masterpiece Rodimus Prime, and you got it from Santa, and the shoulder joint broke. Obviously, design fault of the toy, and it's not the first time I've heard this from such reviews that they had to sometimes send the toy back to the manufacturers to ask for a replacement. So, and it actually made you think, are you wasting your life collecting this? My honest response is, I don't know, because I ask myself that question every day. Every day when I walk my little boy to school, when I wake up next to my wife and she looks at him and she feels like feels a bit, overwhelmed with the sight of it. She's got a 4-year-old child that's not interested in toys, and she's got a nearly 30-year-old husband who cannot stop buying them. And it's just thinking, is it one of those things that we all, because I do ask myself that nearly every day, like I said, and I don't know if there is an answer. If there isn't an answer, but seriously, you're not alone in that boat. I just get this one, I got this match kick over 2 years ago, probably. Yeah, it's 2 years ago, because I remember I got it on the same year as my first auto assembly 2-3 years ago. And match kick, it's got one problem, I say. It's this middle joint here. Where are you? This middle bit is waste. It's too far. It's too far in and it's too loose and it keeps popping out the ball joint. But when I got my Rhinox the other week, and you're thinking simple fetish things, they can sort it out, and simple fixings, they can sort things out like that. And I'm thinking, there's so many problems on that Rhinox, well, my Rhinox, and I'm happy with it. It's easy fixings. There's prime. There's one prime. There's another Septimus prime. So I'm just gonna be messing with my camera. Yeah. Jetfire prime. Jetwing prime. This is Ginrai! I don't give a shit whoever says this is Paramaster Prime. This is God Ginrai, and that's how it's going to be in my mind. And I will get onto that in my Prime. Like this thing, my Metroplex, it's original G1. Everything's part of it. There's Garpanox bits. And there's Scarpanox bits in there, and everything else that I need to complete this toy. But I bought it all separate. I bought these big cannons separate. I've got the body, these flaps, one of these doors, and the two red cannons at the bottom with the antennae. So everything else I had to rebuy. I bought the ramps from Auto Assembly, my very first Auto Assembly. I bought this at a Christmas present. This was given to me with Cerebros. I had to find one of these second cannons and both guns, and I found them all at Auto Assembler, I think it was. But yeah, I was thinking I'm never going to find the rest of the pieces, and I was got a bit angry with myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I wasting my time collecting these? And there's Computron, only half completed. There's Torsies there, but the only dirty knockoff I've got is that one. That's the only knockoff I've got. Devastator. That's the only knockoff I've got. Well, yeah. Go on to my comic box. I read the first chapter of that. Very, very beautiful book. I love it. Sorry, George. Yeah. Read that. And I love this match kit more than I do any of my other Transformers. I really do. And seeing Dave thinking, why go through all the bother of doing this to yourself and punishing yourself? I think it's as I was saying, as Ray was putting it, you could actually see his head turning, the wheels in his head turning. I know why I punish myself with this. I think it's the idea of having something saying, yes, I've built up from scratch. I've got every single one built up from scratch. Also, you're saying about role models. You having someone there for his role model. Me, I had no. My role model was actually Tommy the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank. His character from Power Rangers. And Transformers was the second thing that I got into. But yeah, that was. You can also see that it's really hard to say why we're doing this. I get ripped at work because all my work knows I do YouTube and collect Transformers, and they see this, like, some will actually take me very seriously because they know how much passion I go into it and how much I enjoy it, and it's one of those hard to explain. Now on to my other part. Rob, you said why G1? G1, I'm going to go. Aye, sorry about that problem downstairs. Yeah, we're going to sort this out. And Rob said about why G1. G1, I'm going to agree with a couple of people there. The likes and dislikes. G1, I like it because it started it. It started the entire franchise. If it weren't for Hasbro buying the rights from these and making a cartoon toys, and it was, the cartoon was as silly as it was. It was a 20-minute, 19-minute toy commercial. It is a 20-minute, 19-minute toy commercial for basically to scam parents into buying the new latest toy, and and saying, oh, I want this one, I want that one, I want this one. And I think it would have gone further if season 3 was a bit more of the light humour kind of robot hitting robot kind of cheesiness of it, but they tried to do it more of a like a story. And it just started something that you could tell that it was nostalgic, and no other cartoon series has ever been as successful as the Transformers. You gotta think, the only other one that could say that it's close is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but that started off as a comic book, not a toy. And that's from what I've got, from what we get, is a great memories of great toys, and carry on to these new days. And the only thing that we need now is really a proper impact G1 style impactor toy. That's the only one we have to say we really do need. And that's the only thing I can say. It was just something that's there, that was so awesome, always stuck in your mind, even if it was the Dinobots, Prowl, Jazz, Blaster, Power Glide, the Aerial Bots, the Stunticons for me, because I loved any episode with the Stunticons in, and that's how I was introduced to it properly. Was the key to Vector Sigma. And it was just so amazing seeing all these were cars that turned into robots, and I was just a child. I wanted this toy, I wanted that toy. When I knew I weren't going to get any because I had a bad upbringing with my family, and basically you could reimagine and recharacterize these characters in every way you can. For the dislikes, I'm going to agree with Sammy Skullgrim one for all. There are two different types of Transformers fans, I have to say. And I've got a friend that I know that lives near me, and he was going to come to my first auto assembly with me, and he backed out because he didn't have any money on time, so he couldn't go. And he keeps believing in the idea of there's only G1 and G1's the end of it. G1 cartoons, the only universe there is. Sod Michael Bay, Sod Armada, Sod Animated, Sod That's just not G1. That's not... Beast Wars is just not G1. He just wants to stick to the G1 continuity, and he's refusing to explore. Right. Also, Dave, Smuzno, I agree with you. Makes me angry to see you, Sammy. It also makes me angry too, Dave, Smuzzy, to see anyone that does not like Prime or the movies. Yes. Yeah, but yeah. Okay. Beast Wars Prime animated. Well, let's just start off with Beast Machines and Prime. They are designed for, and same with the movies, that kind of writing was designed for the more adult people, and people are refusing to move on and explore different universes. That's why I come into, there's two types of fans. That's the first thing. And Prime animated, not Prime animated, the Unicron trilogies, and the early stuff in Beast Wars. Not towards the end, the early stuff. I mean, season 1 was mainly designed for kids. Then it was in season 2, season 3, and Beast Machines, which I class season 4 of Beast Wars, is actually designed for more of an adult audience. And same with Beast Wars Neo and 2. It was mainly based for a child audience, and the others were there to just to sell toys and bring people on. And people just don't want to get over G1. That's it. That's all I can say. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Rap Chat 25. Till all on one. Peace.